Hey everyone, it's Lisa from Dana August Nails and welcome back to my channel. So I'm coming at you with another beginner nail art tutorial video, and of course I've got my red iguana hand Liza prepped with tips. Those tips have been buffed and now I'm coming in with a coat of Model 1's base coat. Now I picked up these tips from my local nail supply store, but you can get these tips anywhere, and because I often use them as press-on nails, I know a lot of people do, I have to buff the surface, remove the shine, apply a coat of base coat, so the gel polish has something to hold on to. And now we're coming in with Model 1's 1323 in a white, and I love Model 1 polishes because the applicator brush just has that beautiful curve, so you can get super close to the cuticle, and that's just the tip of the iceberg because the colors are really great as well. I did have a little bit of rippling, some ridges with this white, but you know, you take what you can get, and I do love this product very much. And now I'm coming in with the Miss C. I'm hoping the H is silent. And this is their Mocha series, which consists of 6 colors, and this is color number 2. And I just like to point out that I picked this up from AliExpress, and I want y'all to pay close attention to that one coat coverage. Hello, it's happening before your eyes, yes. And now I'm coming in with Model 1's roof, and that's going to be on the ring finger as well as the index, and the Mocha Series 02 is going to be on the pinky as well as the thumb. And of course I will cure the first coat in a UV lamp, LED lamp, for 30 seconds. So we've already cured, and now we're going in with our second coat, but of course on that pinky we didn't need it, we really didn't, but in the interest of just being thorough, there's your second coat. And coming in again with roof, I just love this beautiful orange but sort of a brown undertone as well, super earthy. All these colors are very, very warm, and I love them for this art. And of course another coat of 1323 in the white. And then again, we'll be curing in the lamp for 30 seconds. And then after that, we're going to jump straight into our nail art. I will not be applying a matte coat so that my gel polish will have something to stick onto. I'm just going to go right in with that nail art. And guys, it is my busted up detailer brush. You're going to see it until it breaks. So now I'm just creating a half circle, and it's going to connect on either side. And then at the very top of that circle, where the cuticle is meeting with the nail, I'm going to outline that as well. And once I've got a nice half circle-y looking thing, I am going to fill it in. And the mix that I'm using, obviously I had to mix it. I'm using 1323 Model 1s, and then I'm also using Model 1 Solid Cream in the color number 2, because you know I don't like it to be too runny or too thick. So guys, now's a great opportunity to ask you a question. Do you prefer gel polish tutorials or full-on acrylic tutorials? Like, what's your fave go-to? Are you about the nail art, or are you just about the application of acrylic? I'd love to be able to bring you the kind of content you want to see. Also staying true to myself, but let me know as the consumers, what would you like to see? Now you definitely have the option of going in with a bigger brush. That would help the process along faster, but again, I'm super comfortable with this brush, and yeah. And now that that is all sorted out, I'm going to go in with another smile line just underneath that half circle. We're going to connect it to either sides of the sidewall. And then at the very end, we're going to create a triangle shape. Now again, you can come in with a longer detailer brush, a different brush to create these lines. But again, I do love the control that I have with this small brush. However, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. Just under my left hand, there's my Beauty Galleria brush, and that is, I think, about an 11mm detail brush that I do just touch up the sides with, just to make sure my lines are super straight. I will be creating the same design on the index finger, and of course I will be curing these for 60 seconds because it does involve, my mix of white paint does involve a solid cream, and 60 seconds is the cure time, or else you'll have it bleeding into anything, your base coat, your matte coat, your shiny top coat. Yeah. And so now we're going in with a reverse smile line, you know, an upside down frown on the pinky. And then we're gonna go and fill in the center, that space that's been created. And I don't put this on the camera, I apologize, because I thought about it afterwards. I'm gonna go into the cuticle with a triangle, and I will be putting the same exact design on the thumb and curing for 60 seconds. I've been having a lot of really good experience with Model 1's products, been able to take advantage of some really great sales, like really good sales. It's safe to say that they have definitely contributed to a large bulk of my nail art collection. So sound off in the comments if you have tried Model 1's. What was your experience? Do you love it? I mean, if you don't, that's also a good conversation starter as well. What don't you like about it? But I'd love to hear what you guys think about these products, as well as about the tutorial. What do you think? Is it as beginner friendly as I claim it is? I hope so. I hope you'll be able to follow this. And so now I'm just making sure that those lines are nice and curved. As you can see, the thumb is completed. And now I'm going in with my Model 1's matte top coat. And that is because we're gonna be working with alcohol inks. I know, about to get all sorts of messy. All sorts of messy. Adults playing, that's what it's about to look like. And because we have, oh my gosh, fags. Fags are your worst nightmare. Get away. Oh gosh, I was fighting with that fag for you to listen to me. You don't even know how long. But so you've cured for your 60 seconds, and so you have no bleeding. I hope you guys can be able to tell I had no bleeding issues when I was applying my matte top coat. And we cured in the lamp for 30 seconds, so now we're going in. I've got another Beauty Galleria brush in there, and you see this mess right here that's happening with the middle finger? I left it in because I wanted you guys to see what not to do. Okay, this is why it's a beginner nail art tutorial. Look at this muck up. I went in with all the colors of the rainbow here. I went in with New York brown, I went in with grassland green, I went in with red haze, and I definitely went in with smoke black. And then I tried to use the brush and was like, oh, this is gonna work. If I just keep applying acetone, yeah, it's gonna come in, And I'm just screaming at this video like, give up. Just start over. So later on I do come to my senses. It took a while, and I went in with a lint-free, actually that's a lie. I don't know if a lint-free wipe exists, but I did go in there with a supposed one and some acetone. And as you can see, I cleaned it up. So I learned that working with 2 colors at a time with alcohol inks is great. Maybe 1 color to the max. Work that color for you, get your marble going nice and neat, then going with the other color and really blend them together. There is no rush here. So as you can see, I will do that with all the nails, just going in with either 1 color at a time or 2 colors at a time. So here I went in with New York, and these are Model 1's inks. I went in with New York, which is a beautiful name for brown, let me just tell you. New York Street, beautiful name for brown. And I'm just touching her out, spreading her nice and evenly. And then I'm coming in with red haze. And we're just having ourselves a bit of a play. No wrong way to do this. You just keep working it until you get the look that you're going for. Most importantly about the marbling, I noticed, is you kind of want to have a smear, but also a very faint, yet at the same time solid line in certain places. And you definitely want to have some of that white, the base, whatever base color it might be, coming through. So, as to create definition. Look at me, I sound like a proper tutorial. Very nice. No, not even close. And now I'm coming in with grassland green. And again, just playing with it. And to be honest, I found out a really cool way to sort of keep your marbles looking the same, just using that same technique of working with certain colors at a time and working with those same colors in the order that you started working with them in. What? I will explain that much more slowly. Start off with brown and red, and then green and black, and just continue on in that pattern throughout all the nails you're doing marbling in, and chances are you will have a very cohesive look. See, I can speak English. Sort of. Oh, okay. So what alcohol inks do you guys have in your collections? Ooh, do you have the Opry? No lie. Secretly praying that someone buys that for me. It's a great product to have. Although I did love these Model ones. Again, I tend to get really great deals from Model ones, because I'm always lurking on their website. But I have seen people making their own with the Sharpies. That is awesome. And maybe you got some Born Pretty ones, or what are you working with? Tell me in the comments. Let me know. And as you can see, we're moving on to other fingers with the same process, except here I started putting on Red Haze before I went on with New York Street. But again, it's the same vibe. I started off with the same first two colors. And we're going to do this on all of the white spots that we just painted. And we will be following with a matte top coat. And I'll give you a bit of instruction on how to apply it when we get to that point, but for now, I'll just let you guys watch. Okay guys, my belly just growled, and I'm so nervous because I don't know if it's going to come across on the voiceover. But just in case it did, I figure I'd cover my tracks. Okay, so it's not growling because I haven't eaten. I just ate an entire bowl of soup. Well, we call it souse here. It's like chicken and potatoes and carrots and onions done in like a really nice broth, like a vegetable-y kind of broth. Anyway, I had an entire bowl of that, as well as a bun, a raisin bun, and an entire thing of apple juice. So digestion, but I'm not hungry. I'm not. And if I were, I'd just go eat something, but oh gosh. I guess I'll have to listen to it and see if it came across. Oh man. So this triangle, it was tricky, but because it's ink, it's so easy to get it off. So if it just like bled, and that didn't happen very often, if it bled out of the triangle, I just cleaned it up with that same brush that I was using to touch up the alcohol inks and move them around. I'm a terrible liar. We are not going to matte top coat this. We are going to do a bit of line work, a little bit more. So we are going to outline all of those shapes because we want to clean it up a bit, make it a bit more sharp. Yeah? So we're coming in with this black that I mixed, always having to mix something, a proper chemist, right? So this is the Missy Eternal series, and it's another color from that same pink bottle I showed you. And this series is called the Eternal series, and it features a white and a black. So this is the black, and this is color number 2. And I mixed it in with Model 1 Solid Cream number 1. Isn't that weird? That in one series the black is a number 1, and then another one it's number 2. It's so weird. But anyway, mixing that because I like it not too thick, not too runny, and I'm just outlining those lines that we drew in, keeping it nice and clean. And let me just tell you, gosh, YouTube subscribers, you make me so nervous. Oh gosh, my hand was trembling. I was having a right fit, and I was like, okay, gosh, we're gonna pause the video at some point, right? Because I'm only gonna do 2 nails for them to have a look, and then I'll be able to just draw to my heart's content without my hands being so shaky and without me being so nervous. So if I came in a little bit louder than my phone had said, oh, you've got 10% or something, you know how iPhones go, super chatty, very informative, oh my gosh, who asked you? But yes, so I'm continuing to just create those outlines, and then I will definitely cure for 60 seconds just to make sure I don't have any bleeding when I come in with my top coat. How is your line work coming across? Because man, let me just tell you, shaky hands, that's all I'm saying. Let me know in the comments how you're doing with your lines. So we've cured in the lamp for 60 seconds, and now I'm coming in again with my Model 1's matte top coat. Here is the thing, alcohol inks that I've seen, all of them, and I'm talking down from the expensive brands to the not so expensive brands, they all bleed if you brush them up too much. So you want to float your top coat. Just float it on there and not mess with it, and then head straight into the lamp. And let me just tell you, I was on the home stretch, okay? All 5 fingers done, boom. Then I had to go and mess with the middle finger, right? And almost the entire side was gone. But like, that's what happened. If you don't notice, then forget I ever said anything. And if you do, well, now you know how it got that way. So yeah. Oh my gosh, these colors, so good. And now we're popping it into the lamp. And because I'm such a nutter, you can see that I went in with cuticle oil with Liza, right? I told you guys I'm crazy. Okay, so I picked up this cuticle oil from Dollar Tree for $1. I put in some scented oil, some flowers, boom, that's for Liza. And I get into massaging her like she's a real person. But anyway, that concludes the video, guys. I'm so happy that you were able to join me with this beginner nail art tutorial. Let me know in the comments what you thought about it. Please like, share, and subscribe. I would love it if you would. Follow me on social media. I'll leave you those handles, right? If I leave them, are you gonna do it? You're gonna follow me? You should follow me. I think you should follow me. We should follow each other. We should do that. Let's do that. I will be leaving pictures and a video at the end. Thank you so much, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.